Hi angels, I'm Divine Sacred Tarot and thank you so much for joining me, for being here. And yeah, we're going to do a collective reading. I am going to focus first on the Divine Masculine and then I'm going to ask the Divine Feminine for the similar questions about what's going on after the 8-8 portal, and especially because there have been some heavy energies for both the Divine Feminines and Masculine. And just as I said that, the oracle cards in front of me just tipped over, and that's not normal. So I feel like if you're feeling chaotic, if you're feeling a little bit clumsy or upset, or the energies are not here to stay. This is why we do a daily reading, because these are things that are being illuminated. They are asking you to strengthen your will, your faith, your courage towards the bigger picture and keep focusing on the greater good. So are you aligning with what your intentions are? What are your intentions for your life? How would you like to live? How would you like to feel? And yes, you may be going through all of these different things, but how can you cultivate that energy back to source? How can you realign and shift in the most beautiful, harmonic way? That is what the energies are teaching us at this moment. So I'm going to go through a couple of questions, and I had a few messages come up, so I'm just finishing shuffling some cards, but I had a few messages come in for the Divine Feminine in particular, saying about blooming. So allow yourself to bloom as you are, shine after the shedding of the tears and coming out of the shadows. This was purposeful in order for you to really ingrain with your higher self, with your purpose, and strengthen all of the areas of your life. And then this is more so about coming back to the 0 point. So when you go through a massive purge or even a high and low, whatever you are, you always come back to baseline. Our body systematically, physiologically, is always trying to find that homeostasis. So if your body is too hot, it's bringing it back to that neutrality. If it's too cold, it's trying to bring it back to neutrality. If you've had food, it's bringing it back to the homeostasis. So this is the messages that are coming in right now, just to say, come back into alignment, come back to this 0 point, start again, see this energy as a fresh start, a new perspective, a new moment, which is right here, right now. And actually the first questions I want to ask is, what are the counterparts seeing as the potential and going into the future? So I'm going to pick a few cards out and we're going to see how we go. And I feel that they are a few cards that are coming out in particular, so I will read those at the end. But right now, what is the counterpart seeing as the potential and going into the future? Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yes. So as I was shuffling, I did see the Strength card, and it was reminding anybody who is going through this consciousness, this state of consciousness is actually for the highest and best good. We are being called, we are being reminded what is our soul purpose, and this is why we are being cracked open. You know, when we are in the dark, we can only see the light went through the cracks. So we are being called to step into our soul gifts, step into our higher calling for this purpose, to vibrate on a higher level that you don't actually need. I know we are twin flames on this journey, but we don't actually need our twin flames to light our fire. Our fire is stoked and cultivated right within us. And actually, when we end up doing this, that is the thing that puts up this energy. That is the thing that really truly pulls in and expands outwards, is what I'm getting. So I'm going to read out what the message is from the Starseed Oracle, and it is saying that you came to Earth with a double mission: to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. And the best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what is in your soul. What are you calling? What are you being called towards? What is being encoded and what is the most direct path forward. And this again is the signals that your body is telling you. So I was having a little bit of frustration personally because I am launching my new book and there has been a few hiccups towards the end, and I really was adamant that I wanted to publish on the 8/8, which is obviously the Lionsgate portal, and for some reason Spirit just kept putting blocks up, and I didn't get those blocks as pause because I was so adamant of my plan of trying to release it on the 8/8. I did release it on the 8/8. The barriers had been lowered and I was still able to do that. However, people have been limited in purchasing the hard and the paperback book unless they're in the US, unless they're out of the UK. Now for me, I'm getting that the Spirit is just saying and reminding me, also for you, my listeners, is just to say the slowing down is purposeful. It's not to say that the path ahead is not for you. It's just saying you're going too fast right now. Slow down, because anything that is meant for you will not be left. You will not be left out. You and your soul partner, you and your counterpart need to cultivate your soul's path before you go into the future together, because you need to realize your potential. You need to cultivate your own light so you're not leeching on each other's energy. And that's how conflict occurs in a relationship, is subconsciously we're actually fighting for that energy. We're fighting for that power and that sense of leadership. And even if you think, oh, I'm not like that in a relationship, well, perhaps if it's so easy to defend that, but what are you pulling towards? What is your subconscious asking you to hold on to and feel secure and safe in? And this is a reminder to say that some of you are already beginning to uncover. You're called to remember your soul's intelligent choosing, your soul's mission, your soul's purpose, and your soul's gifts. Well, what are you doing right now? And it's 7:17 on the clock right now. So basically it's a reminder to say, whatever you're going through, it's always leading you to your soul's purpose, your soul's mission. And if you think that you're underprepared or it's not the right time yet, go forward in the unknown, because that's where adventure lies. It's having that sense of releasing control, taking your hands off the steering wheel, allowing the universe to guide you into where you are supposed to be. So I'm going to pick a few cards just to clarify some of these. We've got the Death card to clarify, which is so amazing because for me, I genuinely get that the Death card is about death and rebirth. And I put a Rumi Oracle card in my yesterday's reading, and if you haven't checked that one out, please do listen to it because it's so powerful. It talks about cultivating love, and it was genuinely about this death and rebirth. And this is what's happening right now, is you are sowing seeds for this new cycle. You are coming into this level of rebirth, and you are writing your soul's path. That your soul has already given you this task to cultivate yourself. You are being guided by those angels, and you are asking for the universe to reciprocate what you are giving out. So when you're thinking about what you want to manifest, think about what is it for the highest good. How can you equally give your energy to the universe and it will equally and reciprocally give back to you, so you don't need to rely on other people, other entities, organizations, material wellness to actually come into this manifestation. And then we've got true manifestation is about receiving for the highest good for all. So yes, what are you manifesting? What are you coming to the end point of? What are you letting go of in order for this new beginning to come around? So what a beautiful message. What about the potential and going into the future for the counterparts? We've got the Seven Sisters, the Seven Star Sisters, which is amazing because this card came out in another person's reading. And actually I had this image of the Seven Sisters about birth and creations, about having this tapestry of life and expression. So let me just have a look in the book because I do want to have a little bit more knowledge on this one. So the Seven Star Sisters There's new creations that want to be born, absolutely. Beauty is yearning to be woven in the new consciousness that is longing to be bathed into life. So drawing this card is calling to surrender to these creations. Absolutely. Yes. What we just talked about, you know, the counterparts are seeing each other's potential, and the counterparts are genuinely moving out of the other counterparts way, whether you resonate with the divine masculine or feminine. It is not gender specific. We embody both energies. But when you're seeing this message, when you're hearing this message, your divine counterpart is stepping aside in order for you to rise up. If you're thinking, well, why are we separated? It's because you need to think yourself worthy enough. You need to think yourself as the high priestess, as the Queen of Pentacles, as this entity all on your own. So when you come together, you are not missing anything. You're coming together as two whole beings. But actually, the both of you are asking to surrender to the web of life, surrender to what you are being asked to birth into this life, into this current dimension. What are the whispers? What beauty are you being called to make? What creativity and intuition are being called to you? And actually surrendering to that creative project, a new business or a book, you know, whatever you are doing, surrender to that creative projects that both scare and excite you. So let's just clarify this with the Three Trees Tarot. Yes, as soon as you step into your level of creation, you are bringing in the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever you're creating between now and the rest of the year, I'm getting between now, the 7 and 10 years, that's going to bring you the fruition. That's going to bring you the success and the abundance. And I'm going to be honest, that's going to bring you the counterparts together. That you are no longer leaving yourself out the cold. You're choosing yourself first and foremost. And that is bringing in this level of creation. That's actually letting your light shine how it's supposed to shine. As I said right at the beginning, shine after shedding those tears and shadows. Bloom. Because actually, you have a gift within you. What gift are you shining out into the world, and what are you meant to bring into this life? Put joy as a priority. Use those brilliant ideas. Everything will come naturally to you. You don't need to fight for it. You are supported, and your movements will continue to support that. And we've got the Judgment card is actually that there may be some barriers, and that use those barriers of saying, you know, how badly do you want it, but also how can you problem solve? How can you be solution orientated around that? So what a beautiful message for that one. I want to ask about the past, present, and future energy. So I'm going to call 3 cards out for the past, present, and future energies for the Twin Flame Collective. We've got the Messenger, the Blue Flame, and the Star Brothers. So let me just break it down. So for the past energy, we've got the Sirius energy, bringing in harmony and balance. For those of you who probably are going through this right now, you're actually divinely guided to say this will soon pass, basically. So everything that you've just gone through, everything that has been coming up, that has been purged, that energy is being transmuted by the Star of Sirius. And that is the past, right? That you're actually being ushered into this new level of awakening, and that's happening in the future time. For some of you, it's going to be happening in the immediate future. And then we've got the Star Brothers as your future energies counterparts. This Horus energy is about protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So the more and more that you step into your own worthiness, your own being, you're able to step into this new level of support. Ask for support from your guardian angels, from your archangels, from the people around you. You know, asking them to lean on when you feel this uncertainty. Allow yourself to receive the support. You don't have to go through any of this alone. Just like we have a community just with us. Everyone who is listening today, I want to thank you for the bottom of my heart that you're enabling me to channel the highest and best good messages. And I'm so, so grateful that I get to share this knowledge with you. But actually feel safe in this environment, you know, feel that you are protected in this light, in this trust of the community. If you want to share your stories in the comments, I will listen to them. I will send you love and support one another. That's what we're here for. Don't just lean on me. I know I'm a channeler and I read the tarot cards and the oracle cards, but lean on each other and use each other, support each other in the comments, because you are not doing this alone. This is why I wanted to create this sense of community, that we are supporting one another. It's not just you and I who are going through this twin flame collective. Every single person who's listening and reading this is actually wanting that support too. Otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? So feel secure and safe in where you're at. And if you are going through that difficult time, hand over your fears and see them as opportunities to let more love in, allow more love in, and have this team of loyal protectors and supporters in the 3D and the astral realm support you. Soften to these life's ups and downs. They are going to happen, but don't let it harden your heart. Allow it to soften and open. So that was such a beautiful message for the future energy. And then we've got the clarification for the past, present, and future. So for the past energy, we've got the Page of Wands. So again, from the Sirius energy, calling into our life's lessons, what messages we hear what messages are we hearing from the universe? What messages, what questions are we asking? So sometimes we're not getting the answer because we're not asking the right questions. What questions are you asking the universe? What answers are you receiving? Because nothing is outside of you. Ask with great humility, authenticity, and ask for the questions that really resonate with you. Ask for those questions to the universe and listen for those answers. The current energy, we've got the Knight of Cups. For me, I'm getting for the twin flames, whoever asks these right questions, whoever steps into their own level of light and abundance, you are going to get the reciprocal answer from the universe. As we got earlier, that actually going into the future, the universe is going to play with these energies. It is going to be equal reciprocity between you and the universe, and you're not going to be able to handle however much knowledge and inspiration and clarity the universe gives you unless you are opening up to it right now. So refine those skills, refine the skills of communication, of love between you, yourself, and higher source. So you can take those answers, and then you've got those little niggles of inspiration, right, from the universe. So what is the universe telling you? What is it guiding you towards? And actually the future energies, no word of a lie, we've got the twin flame card. That's the 1111, 4 of Wands. This is marriage, this is unity, this is union. So as soon as you're bringing in that level of cultivation and harmony with the angelic realm, that you are bringing in your level of abundance within you. And oh my goodness, you cannot make these things up. We've got the Emperor in the past energy. This is very dense divine masculine energy that you, divine feminine, are transmuting, but also the divine masculine is stepping into their own. So the past energy is, it's almost like I'm getting a lot of Aries energy, that some of you may be having that lot of fire within you to move forward, to transmute those energies. Fire, air, and water. So if your signs are those are the things that I'm getting at the moment from the Emperor card. So yeah, transmute those energies, move into a place of strength, move into this place of infinity, of harmony, and there is going to be victory in the future regarding you and your twin flame counterpart. That actually this whole point of being tested by the universe has given you this sense of what you do and do not want from the universe. What are you asking for? What are you clarifying? What are you drawing in? Who do you need to let go of? What do you need to clear from your energy? What do you need to let go from your past? You're bringing in this sense of inner voice. You know, this is 2 and 8 together is 10, and this is the ending of the cycle of not listening to your inner voice anymore. Spirit is asking you to listen to yourself, to clarify how your inner self is bringing in harmony for you and your connection between you, God, you and source, you and the universe, take how it resonates, but also between you and your divine counterpart. If you cannot communicate efficiently and effectively with yourself, how are you going to be able to do that with your twin flame? If you're unable to heed those signals from the universe, how are you able to do that with your divine masculine or feminine in the 3D, 5D? This is the level of future that you're going towards, is this number 2 awakening. You're sensing this level of awakening, and this won't be anything that you've ever felt before. This is coming into harmony with yourself, and I feel like that is the theme of this energy right now. For the past, we've got the King of Wands. Wow. For the present, we've got the King of Cups, and then the future is the Eight of Wands. This is so clear because I'm using my Divine Sacred Tarot deck. So the thing is, the Divine Masculine is in the past energy, or this for some, you could, depending upon your timeline, depending upon your twin flame collective, there is a lot of passion between you two. You're going between the lower 3 chakras of the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra, and that is being kind of balanced and harmonized and coming into the neutrality that actually the divine masculines do want. You, divine feminines, sexually, divine feminines, you are wanting this in a sexual, physical, raw, like untamed way. It's almost like you're going back to your raw warrior selves and you're coming together, but enabling you to come together means you need to tap into your divine spirit together individually before you come together, should I say. The King of Cups is saying that both of you are embracing your level of emotional maturity, that actually this had taken some time for the divine masculine, but the divine feminines are also trying to do the same, that they're not playing games, they're not using any manipulation tactics to draw the divine masculine in. Sitting in her throne, sitting in that sovereign nature means you are attracting the right people. And remember, you divine feminine have so much power. You have called your divine masculine in, and you get to decide when union is. This is how powerful you are. So if you've got any underlying fears or insecurities or wounds, barriers, I'm sorry to say, but this is your resistance, that you have to be unwavering, unequivocally certain that you and your divine masculine are going to come into this union energy, that you are going to come into balance, but you need to heed the advice between you and source first. And there is communication in the near future between you and your divine masculine, that actually you can decide today how to calibrate your joy, how to commit to love and joy every day. So as soon as you do that, you're moving into the universe, always supporting and conspiring to support you and guide you and lead you towards the highest and best good. The card I pulled right at the beginning, between the potential and the nearing in the future, true manifestation is receiving all is what is for the highest good. So divine is asking you to commit to your energy, to joy and love within yourself, recalibrate yourself, allow the universe to support you, take your wheels off the steering wheel, and know the future is that your trust is so solid that you've cultivated, you've excavated, you've rebuilt that trust within yourself. And those powerful intentions in combination with strength and faith, allowing your vision to become your reality. Wow, what a powerful, powerful message. Eight of Swords is currently you're trapped in your thoughts, you're trapped in your head, you're letting your fears and your judgments and your insecurities lead the way, but actually those two things are coming into balance in the near future. This is the present energy that is coming to light, and actually you're going to be starting this new passionate new beginning with your twin flame. What a beautiful, beautiful message. What are the challenges between the divine counterparts at this moment? Your life is a canvas, art, manifestation, creative accountability. For me, this is clear as day. If you're not able to manifest your creativity, you are going to create blocks in order to move forward. So the challenge is your divine masculine, divine feminine does not completely complete you. Tap into your creative energies, tap into the forward movement, and do not let things distract you like those devil energies, those naysayers, those ignorant people, or the insecurities that you may have. Fears may crop up, thoughts may crop up, just to say, actually, what is this worth? I don't think this is happening. This is the message right now, is to ground those challenges, those fears, those insecurities, those thoughts, come back into joy, come back into love. And oh my goodness, this is amazing. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Yes. So this is the challenge. You're being asked to cultivate that creativity. This is just a reminder from spirit saying, in order to move forward, you're letting go of those devil energies, those people, those naysayers, those insecurities in your head, those fears, the unknown. Step into the unknown, ground into that energy, be aware that actually this is where you are supposed to be. And now we've got the Emperor card again. Lead your own life, take charge of your own manifestation, because as soon as you let fear exacerbate, it's going to keep expanding. Whatever energy you put towards that, it's going to keep expanding. So use that as a way to get closer to love, a way to give yourself exactly what you need. And what are you seeking in the 3D? What is the Divine Masculine seeking in the 3D? What is the Divine Feminine seeking in the 3D? For the Divine Masculine, I'm getting there's a soul plan. There is a fated life by this is the destined life. Let's just read what I remember is, the Divine Masculine says, there was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life that you're living right now. When you're plotting to seek out those moments along the timeline of your life, we live in a world of free will, and those moments become our destiny only through saying yes. Our fated life is the one we're born into, and our destined life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. Divine Masculines, you're most likely to face with a choice. Follow your destined life or your fated life. Trust your path of your soul. What are you being called towards? Because this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. And it may seem, for a lot of Divine Masculines, you're coming at a crossroads. This is when you're asked to make a decision. If you keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or choose the one less travelled. So if you're facing a career change in your relationship, a difficult decision regarding you and your twin flame, whatever's happening in your life right now, something is requiring you to take courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and surrender to it. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt, and the only way around it is through it, and it's part of the larger plan. So I'm going to focus on the Divine Masculines seeking at the moment, and then I'm going to move on to the Divine Feminines. So the Divine Masculines are seeking to remember their soul path. Wow, amazing. We've got the Page of Wands again. So find your inner passion. Find the things that light up your fire in your soul. Wow, we've got the Sun card. What brings you joy? What brings you sunshine? What brings you cultivating energy? What makes your soul song? Oh my gosh. What makes your soul sing, and what is your soul song? This is so clear as day, because that brings in victory. This brings in victory for you, Divine Masculine. What a beautiful reading. You are seeking unwavering happiness in your 3D world, Divine Masculine. And your soul is asking you to trust your heart and soul. Try not to trust your logic right now. It's going to be so hard for some Divine Masculines. But this is the Tower moment that they have probably been getting recently, especially in that past push-pull 8-8 portal energy. But the manifestation is a creative process, right? You're creating with spirit, with the universe, with the spirits of the world. So what are you being asked to call in? And be honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords is saying, look, be honest with yourself. Delve deep into what you want and be certain that this is the path that you want to follow. Jump in. What a beautiful card for the Divine Feminines. We've got what are the Divine Feminines seeking in the 3D? Adventure. Yes. I literally said this morning. Yes, if you're going to seek adventure, Divine Feminines, if this is what you are seeking in the 3D, tell me in the comments box below. Type in the comments box adventure and share your story. I said literally this morning that I want adventure, but in order for us to gain the adventure, we have to embrace the unknown, because adventure epitomizes stepping into the unknown, not controlling what the outcome is just allowing that story, that path to play out how it is. So this is a confirmation for anybody who is seeking that. Andromedans, starseeds, are a group of beings who love their freedom. Yes, we do. We are very adaptable. We have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow. So find calm in the chaos. If you're going through chaos right now, how can you bring in calmness? How can you ground that energy? If you have this significant goal or opportunity ahead of you, you're asked to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, get a good old run up, and jump right on in. Be courageous. Be courageous in what you're being called to do, and you can navigate any sea, any storm, any ocean. Fall in love with surfing the waves of life and take a good run and leap. What a beautiful, beautiful message for the Divine Feminines. And just to clarify that, holy moly, oh my gosh, did I not say earlier today, you are the High Priestess, you are the Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess card just came out. Jump in, because you are a friggin' Empress. You know that these things are coming for you. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. You embody everything that you need, Divine Feminine. You are the colour. You are the bright light that shines. Now we've got the Four of Wands. Are you kidding me? This is union with yourself. This is union with your Divine Masculine. When you connect to the spiritual realm, you're guided to this open door. Receive this divine guidance. Use that clear direction and use that wisdom to tap into yourself, moving forward without having to deliberate. So if you're coming at crossroads, Divine Feminines, make that decision. Make that decision to move forward. So what can the divine counterparts focus on for progression? What are Divine Feminines and Masculines needing to know for progression on their soul journey? Water your garden. Wow. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Nourish your garden, Divine Masculines and Feminines. This has come up in a previous reading. You are the magician. You are able to cultivate and manifest your life. Believe in it. Channel this through the highest and best connection with source, with spirit. Allow this offer to be received. It may be small, but that is the step taking you towards your bigger journey. Every journey starts with a small step. We've got the Page of Cups. Yes, start small. Yes, start with 1 cup, because right then you will be so surprised how extraordinary this journey will take you into the 10 of Cups. This is the family home that you wanted. This is the happiness. This is the harmony. As soon as you feel that grounded, cultivating, nurturing within yourself, when you are grateful for what you have, more and more good things will come along for you and bring in what you desire. It's going to bring in everything you need. But right now, some of you just need to rest. Some of you just need to be in this sense of harmony, sense of detachment, in order for you to progress. So bring yourself that love. We've just got the Queen of Cups. So these last four cards is the cards that literally just popped out right at the end, beginning of the reading, but I'm going to bring them in now. So for me, what I'm getting is the Queen of Cups is embodying that queen loving energy. Nurture yourself. Use this as a portal for soul deep love. Cultivate what you needed from your own mother. Be mothering to yourself, Divine Feminines, and yourself, Divine Masculines. Be what you really, really needed as a child. If you had yourself in front of you, the most extraordinary version of yourself in front of you, ask them, what would you do in this scenario? So if you're facing any scenarios, ask your extraordinary self, what would you do in this scenario? Because there's so much going on. Ask for what you need to deal with first. Listen to those inner whispers and ask for that. to guide you towards your inward revolution. I'm going to leave the messages right there. What a phenomenal, phenomenal reading. If you resonated with this, please let me know. And remember, we are all here to support one another. I'm sending you so much love, so many well wishes and blessings to you and your twin flame. I'll see you on the next one.